Alrighty, it's Friday, Freaky Friday. So Friday, we're gonna do the typical route, which is Main Street. I did do this route yesterday, but I'm not going to publish that video. I actually went through the whole process of editing it and doing all that, and then actually even uploaded it onto YouTube this morning. But I put out a morning video this morning, and then I was going to put that one out too, and then I decided not to. It's just too I just talk about too much, too many things that I don't want to put on YouTube. So we're gonna go ahead and take that same route. I didn't really talk about anything bad. I was just talking about the channel and flat tires and just boring stuff. I might put it out someday, or maybe I'll put it on the Patreon. But the Patreon is like stagnant. I mean, I have tons of content I could put on it, but I just I don't think anybody's even looked at my Patreon yet. And it's not really fully set up, so I understand why. And maybe we'll get the Patreon going. We'll keep it there, but I'm not gonna, if people say they're interested in it, then I'll start putting stuff on there, you know. But at least I have it started, so I've taken all the steps I need to take to get it going. Put some videos on there, but it's just the same, kind of the same as this. If I do put anything, you know, unique on there, or anything that I want you guys to check out, I'll let you know. But I need to make the subscription so it's cheaper. I think it had like a default of like $5 a month or something, but it's for what it is right now. Yeah, it doesn't need to be that much. But you know, eventually I'll probably be able to start put more stuff on there, or if I have any videos where the content is not suitable for YouTube, then I'll put that on the Patreon. But that's probably not going to happen. So all right, let's see what's going on here. We're in the danger zone here. We're gonna go in front of this box truck. All right, so we're on Main Street. Pass this guy up right now. All right. So yeah, we'll do a typical Friday Main Street ride. Be nice and mellow. I'm not gonna I doubt I'm gonna ride with traffic. It just depends on, I don't know, it depends on what it looks like. So I don't have any plans for this weekend regarding riding bikes. I'll come up with something. I did do a ride last weekend, a night ride, and I didn't publish that video either. I did the same thing. I went through all the editing and all that good stuff, and never I didn't publish it. So I might do a similar ride to that. I'm thinking maybe we'll do a ride to downtown Disney, and I doubt I'll be going to Santa Ana. That's getting kind of played out, you know. Alright, so let's see, it's 4:20. Gotta shoot a text off really quick. Let's see what the weather is real quick. 72 degrees, so it's perfect. All right, here we go. Here we go. Actually, I got a flat again yesterday on my way home from work, which was kind of strange because the tire has slime in it. So, I mean, I didn't get a flat. It was, I had loaded up a bunch of food from work to bring home, and the bike was feeling kind of strange. So I checked the tire, and it was kind of low, so I checked the air pressure, and it was at like 10 psi. And I had just lowered it down to 20 last week from 25. So I put in 23 psi, and then still feels like it's maintaining that air pressure. So I must have ran something over and then lost some air, and then it sealed itself up. So I'm riding 28, so somebody had made a comment about me being able to maintain this kind of speed in pedal assist 3. So even as far as Bristol, which is about a mile west, all the way to Von Carmen, which is Tustin Ranch Road, which is the road I was riding on when he made that comment. There's somewhat of a grade right here, and you can't see it, But and even sometimes it looks like you're going uphill, but you're actually going just very, very slightly downhill. So any of these streets that go north and south, when you see me on them and going that fast and pedal assist 3, that's not normal. It's just because of the natural shape of this part of the geography. Like even right now, I'm looking up this street. It looks like we're going uphill, but we're not. We're going downhill. So if I ride in pedal assist, that's where I can save a lot of battery and gain a lot of ground on these sections. You know, I can usually maintain in pedal assist 3. You know, I could probably maintain 28 miles an hour pretty easily. For the first part, it only goes for about a mile and a half or 2 miles, and then so if I go in 5, I can get up to probably 30, 29 or 30 if I try. There's 29, but in 3. I can maintain 28. But normally, normally pedal assist 3, it's going to be from 23, 25 miles an hour with a full battery. We got to get over. And there's something rubbing on my front tire. It's probably my brakes. Let's go check out we'll do the Pacific Electric bike path for a little bit. Actually, that noise you're hearing is actually my my motor. I think my bike's dying, guys. This might be my last ride. Can you hear that? So I'm pretty sure that loud noise is my motor. Oh well, what are we gonna do? We're gonna keep trucking. Definitely gonna be contacting Lectric again. Yeah, man, this bike is... I thought I read that this thing's supposed to go for 10,000 miles, but I don't know, man. Like I said, if this bike dies, I'll still figure out a way to make content. You guys will just have to stick with me until I figure it out. I don't know if I ride my backup bike, which is my son's pink retrospect beach cruiser. It's actually got a 7-speed Shimano shifter on it. I don't know if people would watch me ride that bike or not. Certainly going to be take me a lot longer. I think on that bike I could probably make it in an hour. It's just a little more, yeah, it's not going to be quite as exciting. Not that my channel's exciting. I'm not really going for excitement. Yeah, man, something is noisy on this thing. It's all right. We're gonna see all right. So that scenario, okay, so we have to make a plan, because you always have to have a plan. So let's say the bike breaks right now. Well, that'll make a good video, because I'll be pedaling this thing home. So the bike breaks right now. I air up the tires to 35 psi and I pedal home, which will be a good video, because it's going to show everybody what it's like to pedal a Lectric XP 3.0 with no battery, which I have a video like that. My bike broke one time, and it was when I first got it, so the display stopped working at 380 miles, and I was so bummed, like I sent a long email to Lectric, and the displays were on back order, and they're like, it's going to be a couple of weeks, and I was like, oh man, a couple of weeks, like, what am I going to do? So I took the battery out of this bike and aired up the tires to max pressure and rode this bike to work, which I mentioned this in a video not too long ago. And then it wasn't too bad, it really wasn't, but you know, 12 miles on a e-bike, you know, this isn't a heavy e-bike, but it was still not easy. And then the ride back was even worse. The ride back, I ended up going through Tustin and Yorba, and which is always kind of a lame ride anyway. And it was hot, and I felt like I was going uphill the whole way, so that sucked. And then I've talked about this before too, but I also rode my son's BMX to work as well. When the display stopped working. And then so yeah, but yeah, if this bike were to break today, I would talk to my son, so he's 10, and see if he minded if I rode his beach cruiser to work, which I'm sure he'd be cool with it. So I mean, if I can make it to work in an hour on the beach cruiser, then we're good, you know. And then the channel keeps going. And so let's say that that's really my only alternative to this bike. The BMX, that took me like an hour and a half, and that was terrible. So more than likely, so let's say the beach cruiser doesn't work out, then I think more than likely I'll be I have a really old, it's old but it's nice Santa Cruz, like old school 70s board, and it's got the Rough Rider wheels and independent trucks, and I can skate decently fast on it, so I would probably ride my skateboard to the train station and then make videos doing that, so you guys would get to see what kind of what kind of stuff goes down on Metrolink. Usually not too much, but so we probably do that. And then I would probably do, I used to like to walk to the train station too, which is actually kind of cool. So I probably do walking videos of me walking in the dark and the stuff I encountered on the way to the Metrolink, same kind of thing. But that Metrolink only goes to Tustin, so when you get to Tustin, you still got to go another 5.5 miles to get to where I work. So they have a little shuttle that you ride on. So that's, I wouldn't film that. That's like, you're basically like riding in a van, you know. So that wouldn't go over too well with the passengers. And then we would have to do, I would start doing reaction videos to other people's e-bike channels. And I would probably be contacting Lectric for sure and telling them to send me a motor and a battery. And I've already contacted a couple of, I've actually contacted 3 YouTubers on by email. The first 2 answered me. I was just inquiring about, you know, when they first started getting to do reviews. Actually, one of them I just contacted about a bike that he had for sale, and then the other guy I contacted about when he first started reviewing bikes. So he contacted me right away, super nice, and kind of gave me some pointers. And then yesterday I emailed another one, and I haven't checked my emails today to see if he answered back. But I'm not like hitting them up for bikes. I'm asking them about, you know, when they first started getting contacted by e-bike manufacturers. So it's pretty much the same, you know, 1,000 subscribers, just like I figured. But honestly, I put out so much, it's cool, bro, thanks. I put out so much, I put out a lot of content, so yeah, I try to do something every day. Yeah, my videos are really long, so, you know, what those guys don't realize is, I'm sure I get just as much viewing hours as somebody with 1,000 subscribers, and I'm not trying to act cool or anything whatsoever, but there's something that happens at 1,000 subscribers that makes that kind of the benchmark, you know. All right, so we are to downtown Santa Ana. I don't know if they have a stop sign or not, but we're going. So I don't know if you've been watching this channel a while. This used to be a giant hole. And we're not supposed to go in here, but we are going to go in here so we can see how awesome it is. Echoes of Silence. That one says Echoes of Silence. It's pretty amazing. Look at that. That's so cool. I know we've looked at all this before, but it's still kind of cool. So I don't know who all these guys up on this wall are. Sincero. Yeah, I don't know who any of these people are. So out of all of these, I would say my favorite one is this one. Oh man, I'm gonna get copyright from that song. I like that skull a lot too. That's pretty rad. And I mean, look at this. This is amazing. Look at how that is really nice. So amazing. I love this kind of artwork. I really do. So cool. Then we've got this stuff. It's getting faded by the sun, unfortunately. I don't even know what this place is. Hamburger, hot burgers, cold beer. Banda Revolucion. Alrighty, just checking up on things. All right, so we're passing, we're on Bush now. We're crossing 4th Street. And I think I'm tempted to go on Civic Center Drive into Logan, but I did that recently, so we're just gonna stick to Bush Street. Actually, you know what? Maybe we'll cut up to Main Street and ride on the sidewalk after this stoplight. And see if we can find some interesting characters or find some content to put on a short or something like that. People seem to like to watch crazy people on YouTube Shorts. And there's definitely not a shortage of crazy people on Main Street, but I try not to exploit that too much. I mean, I will, but I just don't usually. Yeah, let's go see what's going on Main Street. It's a beautiful day. So this building right here, this is one of my favorite buildings downtown. I don't know what's up here in the front. Let's take a look at this window. So it looks like they have some sunflowers, it looks like. And then, what store is this? This whole store is that Country Garden catering. But this storefront is pretty nice too. I like the old door, this old woodwork, and then this is kind of interesting. Like, did this used to be like an entryway for something? Like, was this an old firehouse or something? I don't know. Yeah, we gotta look at, you know, I'm always racing through Santa Ana, but there's really a lot to see out here. I like this too. This whole orange and black building's pretty nice too. It's got the old wooden columns. This looks pretty old too, actually. Pop's Cafe. Yeah. Cool. We like. So there's a car show in Garden Grove every Friday night. But I don't know how late it goes. I feel like I never get home in time to do that. I really need to figure out how to get my oldest son an e-bike. He's 13, and I really would like to start doing some bike rides with him, like some long ones. Yeah, it's so nice. So back here is a trip. I know I've been back here before, but this place right here, I don't know what it really is. I guess it's a dentist office. But in the morning, this is you can always find some characters back here. They have some cool artwork. That skull looks kind of cool. But yeah, this area right here, people hang out and do whatever it is they do. Smoking something, drinking something, slamming something. All right. How long have we been riding? So when I started the ride, I don't know if you noticed, but my odometer was 4444. So we've been riding for 33 minutes. So I'd like to try to make this video 45 minutes, but I don't think we can get back that fast. go right here real quick. So we'll probably go through the, we're gonna go through Santiago Park, and we'll go through Santiago Park and Santiago Creek bike path. I want to cruise through here real quick. Yeah, I can remember in the morning I first discovered this alley. It's probably around this time of year last year. But yeah, in the morning, you know, this area starting at 17th and Main, these alleys back there, they're definitely not, definitely there's a lot that goes on in there, back in there, up in there. Trump Nation, Raider Nation. So yeah, you'll definitely never hear me talk about politics or sports, religion. Definitely interested in spirituality, but not. I don't get into religion. So nice. Yeah, I'm really lucky to live out here. I mean, to have the opportunity to, you know, I know that my routes are sometimes repetitive, but it's I have so many routes that I take. I mean, it's so much to see. It's why it just never gets boring. It's a perfect spot for to make a e-bike YouTube channel. A race car with a bunch of dents on it. All right, 38 minutes. Let's go this way. This little section right here looks really cool. right here I use throttle a lot more because when I pedal the bike goes a little too fast. So I can control my speed better with the throttle. This high-powered Lectric XP 3.0. I remember when I was a kid, we used to always kick our back tire out, fling dirt. I don't think I can do that on this bike. So that little area is Santiago Park. And then there's some other stuff back here. I know I go through her here all the time, but I never really stop and explain like what these areas are. So back here, up here is this is where they train police canines. So yeah, all these obstacles and stuff. So the police come up here and train their dogs. I don't know if they have maybe they do dog shows and stuff too, it looks like, because they got tubes and all kinds of stuff. And then this is where there used to be a slide that went down right here, and I think another one over here, a metal slide. And this is where that guy I talked about not too long ago, that guy Adam the Woo, was down here, and he went down the slide and he hit that really deep sand right there, and it caused him to flip over his handlebars, which I've gone down that before, but I don't need to go down it again, because I don't really, that sand is pretty thick. And then over here is a place where you can do archery. So you always see the cars parked right here. They're parked here for that. And you can see the sign, SAPD Wheeler Canine Training Center. So yeah, so you have archery. And then inside of those little sheds, there's all kinds of different types of targets. There's actually people that, like mannequins they shoot at, and animals, all that good stuff. This guy's organizing his car. Man, that guy is prepared. Guy has everything he needs. Oh, look at this, is open. I'm not gonna go back here and get shot with an arrow. Yeah, I'm good. This would be fun to do, but not when somebody's shooting bows and arrows in that direction. It's kind of interesting. We'll have to explore that another day. we have a time crunch that I was trying to meet that I'm not going to be able to make. I don't think I can make it back in 6 minutes. It's all right. You guys are used to my long videos. I don't care to follow those guys. All right. So, oh yeah, this guy's got a electric skateboard. On your left, buddy. So we got a band of gypsies up here. With e-bikes. Specialized. That guy has a specialized mountain bike. Even I couldn't get a specialized mountain bike. The guy's calling his dog. His dog's like, no, I'm good. So maybe one day I'll talk to that girl. She's been camped out there for the last year in the same spot pretty much every day. Be kind of interesting to get to know her story. All right. So this section right here this is the cool down meditative part of the ride. We can put on some new age music and take in the ride. bike is that? Bandit. He's got a Bandit. Bandit makes that little tiny bike. It's a very strange looking bike that they make. I've watched videos with it before, like last year. Alright, so we're gonna have a 55-minute video, that's alright. You don't have to watch the whole thing. See these two a lot. You got one of them e-bikes. So many e-bikes. I'm just another one of them. What's going on down here? A lot of people have Frenchies, those dogs. Oh yeah. Running up that hill. Up on the hill, down by the river. I used to be a BMX track. I've talked about that before too. I used to walk over here with my kids and go to this BMX track and watch kids ride their bikes. But a very wealthy person owned that. And yeah, I don't know all the details. Just it's all word of mouth. So supposedly somebody that had a lot of money owned it and tried to charge them more money, or maybe he was just letting them ride their bikes there and decided he wanted to charge them. And you know, they obviously couldn't afford to pay this guy whatever he wanted, is the point. So he did not allow them to ride bikes there anymore, I guess, and then they smashed all the jumps in the track, and it sat there ever since. I mean, I guess there's a possibility that it was some kind of, maybe a kid had a wreck, an accident on a bike or something like that, but I haven't heard that. I just heard that this guy just wanted to charge them some money and they couldn't afford it. So crazy, man. And now it just sits there. Could you imagine, like, what if they just kept it there and you know, now there's all these e-motos you could have charge people to admission to ride their e-motos there, their Sarans and the Talarias, but now it's ruined. It's ruined. The jumps are all gone. It's all overgrown. It's completely crazy. the way people are, though. Alrighty, so 55 minutes, not too bad. It's cool. We stopped and looked at a few things and took our time instead of racing up Main Street without, you know, stopping to smell the roses. All right, so we'll figure out something to do this weekend. And I'll see you on the next video, and thanks everybody for your support, watching my videos and making comments, and if you're liking it or if you're not liking it, I appreciate all of it. Share. I think that's the most important thing right now, is share, and try to talk some people into subscribing so we can get up to that 1,000 subscriber mark. Hopefully it doesn't take me a whole year, but if it does, that's fine too. We'll catch you on the next ride.